Hello my dear student, I welcome you all to the maths class. So you all know that we are doing chapter 3, that is data handling, and you also know that in previous class I have given you few home assignment, right? So before starting class assignment, let us solve the home assignment, then we will proceed to class assignment. Alright student? So student, here we have the first home assignment from question number 5. Sub question 3 and 4 was your assignment, right? So let us solve this. Okay, so the question says that B played in all the 4 games. B played all the 4 games. How would you find the mean? It is easy, no? So so I'm using here the paper to solve this. This is number 4, number 3, sorry, number 3. So to find the mean, arithmetic mean of a B, we will add the number first, that is sum of all the observations, 0 plus 8 plus 6 divided 4 divided by total number of observation. How many observation? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not writing the formula here. Now till now you are very much familiar with this formula, right? So 8 plus 6 is 8 plus 6 plus 18, right? 14 plus 4 18 divided by 4, it is 4.5. So from the beginning, that is from the number 1 question, we are getting the value in the point, the average of A we got, average value of B also we have calculated, and average value of C also we are going to calculate. Okay, so now if you have not calculated the value of average of A also, we have to calculate, because in question number 4, who is the best performer? To solve this, you need to have the mean of A, B and C. Okay, so yesterday's class, yes, we have found the average of A, and it was mean of A was 12.5. Now mean of B, just now you have found, it is 4.5, and the mean of C you have not found, so we have to calculate for that. Okay, so the mean of C is equal to 8 plus 11 plus 13, sum of all the observation divided by how many observation? What is the total number of observation? It is 3. Why 3? Because he played only 3 games, not 4. Okay, so one played 1 game, that is game number 3, he did not play. Okay, so it is 3. So 8 plus 11 plus 13 is 32. 19 plus 13 is 32 divided by 3. So when you divide this, you will get 10.67. So a mean of A is 12.5 point, this is 4.5 point, and this is 10.67 points. So now why we are solving the mean of every A, B and C player? Because in question number 4, the question is who is the best performer, right? So to find this, we have to know the mean. We should know the mean. So among this, which number is the biggest? Of course 12. So the best performer is player, or the performer will be A. Okay, mean of A is the biggest value, so best performer is A. Okay, so with this we are over with our home assignment. Now let us proceed solving our class assignment. So from question number 7, we are starting our class work or class assignment for today. Alright student, so the question number 7 state that the enrollment in a school during 6 consecutive years was as follows. So this is the enrollment or the admission. Okay, do not get confused with the word enrollment. It is, the meaning is admission. The admission for the 6 consecutive or the continuous year is this much. Okay, it is getting increased. So you have to find the mean enrollment of the school for this period. Okay, do not get confused. The process is similar on what manner we have solved in the previous sum, using the formula of the mean, that is sum of all the observation divided by total number of observations. I'm not writing here the formula, I'll be directly solving here. Okay, so sum will be, so let us write one by one for this. 70 plus 7. So from here we can get the total number of observation also. 2540 plus 2820. Alright, 2820. It is 2820 divided by how many observation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it is for 6 years. It is already written in the question also. It is 6 consecutive years, right? So when you plus this, you will get, you are going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 12,348 divided by 6. Okay, so when you add this, you are going to get this number. Okay, so 12,003, it is not point, sorry, I made a mistake here a little bit. 12,348 divided by 6 is 2058. So find the mean enrollment of the school for this period. So we have to write, therefore, mean enrollment for the period, for the 6th period, is equal to 2058 student. Alright, easy, no? Only the question is little bit big, the number is quite bigger compared to the previous sum, but the process is similar. But one thing, you have to be very conscious when you are doing addition. Okay, do 2 to add this 2 to 2 and get the value. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. Proceeding further to question number 8 of exercise 3.1, we have the rainfall in millimeter mm in a city on 7 days of a certain week was recorded as follows. Okay, so in a table the rainfall has been recorded, okay, and within a week from Monday to Sunday. Okay, so in a day, over here this is represented for day, and the rainfall in millimeter, okay, that has also been recorded. So using this table, okay, we have to solve the problem or the question given in the problem. Okay, so the question is, the first question is, find the range of the rainfall in the above data. So you have to find the range of a rainfall in the above data. So you have to solve the range or to find the answer here. Okay, to find the range of the rainfall, what was the formula? Highest rainfall on which day of a week the highest rainfall was there, minus lowest rainfall. Highest value minus lowest value is the range, right? So what is your highest value out here? Among this, the highest is, oh sorry student, here I have written 2 times, so it will be 0.0. okay, so the highest rainfall is Friday 20.5 minus, and the lowest is 0.0. alright, so 0.0. so when you calculate this, you will get 20.5 mm. Alright, so the range of the rainfall is 20.55 mm. Okay, so number 1 is over. Number 2, find the mean rainfall for this week. So you know how to find the mean also. So let us solve this. To find the mean, you should know the formula. Sum of all the observation divided by total number of observation. So sum of all the observation means it will be started from 0 plus 12.2 plus 2.1 plus 0.0 plus 20.5 plus 5.5 plus 1.0. So this is the sum. We have not got the sum, but this is the value divided by which you have to add, divided by how many days are there in a week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? So when you add this, it is, I have already added, so it will be the value will be 41.3 divided by 7. It is sum of all the observation by total number of observation. Okay, so it is, when you divide this, you will get 5.9 mm. So the mean rainfall for the week is 5.99. Mean of rainfall, here you can write like this. Okay, so number 3 we have, on how many days was the rainfall less than the mean rainfall. Okay, so looking this value, we have to compare on how many days was the rainfall less than the mean rainfall. Mean rainfall is 5.9. And less than this, how many days the rainfall was there? Okay. So it is, on which day you can see in this table. We may observe that for 5 days, that is Monday, Tuesday it is higher, Wednesday, Thursday, yes, Saturday 5.5, sorry 5.9, so 5.5 it is, so it is less only, and Sunday, of course. So we can write here for how many days? For 5 days. That is for Monday, yes, Tuesday, sorry, not Tuesday, it is Wednesday, then Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. The rainfall was less than the average rainfall. Alright student, I hope you have understood this. So with this we are over with question number 8 also. We have solved 3 questions only. Now let us proceed solving question number 9. Here we have the question number 9 from exercise 3.1. The height of the 10 girls were measured in centimeter and result are as follows. So this is the height of the 10 girls which was measured in centimeter it is, okay. So you by looking this value you have to solve the question given in the problem, okay. So what is the height of the tallest girl? So to solve this, it is easy one. So whichever is the greatest value that we have to find, that you have to write. But before that you have to do one more important thing, that is to arrange the given data in the ascending form, okay. So that it will be easy for you to find out the highest value, okay. So first of all we have to arrange in an ascending order, okay. So ascending means smallest to largest. So what is the smallest value out here? 128, then comes 132, then 135, then 139, then 141, then 143, then 146, 149, 150, 151, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. So now it will be easy for you people to find the number one answer, that is what is the height of the tallest girl, right? So height of the tallest girl is equal to 151 centimeter, right? So our number one is over. Number two, what is the height of the shortest girl? So number two is height of the shortest girl is, what is the smallest value here? 128, right? So write down 128 centimeter. Okay. So next question is number 3. What is the range of the data? Number 3 question is range. What is the formula for range? Range is highest or the highest value minus lowest value. So you can write tallest height minus shortest height, right? So tallest height is 151 minus, and the shortest is 128. So when you subtract this, you will get 23 centimeter. 8, 3, 11, then 4 minus 2 is 2, so 1 minus 1 0, so it is 23 centimeter is the range. Alright student, so we with that more 2 questions are left, that is 4 and 5. What is the mean height? To find the mean, how many girls have height more than the mean height? That will be a home assignment. Alright, easy one, so try to do it yourself. Alright, so this much for today. Alright student, see you in the next class. Till then, stay safe, and healthy, and do not forget to practice. Okay, thank you everyone.